Hey, it's Tim again. I want to show you today how I draw a mudroom and the custom cabinetry in it. Let's get started. Alright, so first of all I want to remind you of my Patreon page. Check it out at patreon.com/designbuildsolutions. If you find this information helpful, I would appreciate the encouragement. Would you consider sharing the price of a cup of coffee with me each month? And there's options for more help and one-on-one help with your models and plans as well. Thanks for checking that out. So here's the mudroom that I'm looking at today. I've already drawn the bench here that I've got as a library with all the particulars that I want in it: height, depth, material, face, etc. And I will share that with my Patreon supporters after I finish this. We'll also share this upper cabinet as we do that. Let's get into this. I want a cabinet that's 24 inches tall, and I'm going to push that up against the ceiling. Now I'm going to take the molding off of it, so I'm going to open that and click on molding and choose delete. I'm going to click on the door here, and we're going to make that, instead of a door, we'll make that an opening. For me, it's okay to have this shelf in the middle. If you didn't want the shelf, we could specify the shelves and do manual 0 shelves. Because it's 24 inches tall, I don't mind it being there. I'm going to delete this blank area because that's looking odd up there. That looks better. Now let's make it the width of the room. And that's not bad, but you know what else it needs? It needs vertical separations here. So we're going to select the cabinet, open it, and click on the face once again and split vertical. Now I've got two openings here, so I'm going to select this opening and split that vertical and split that vertical. Now this is pretty wide, so I'm going to make it one more here and split that vertical. How are we going to make this all even? Kind of crazy here. I'm going to select my one layout horizontal, and that selects the whole horizontal layout, and I can equalize those spaces. Handy little button there. Click OK. Fantastic look up here. Let's do the same on the bottom bench. Now we're in the front, sides, back section here, but I can't split vertical until I click on this opening. So let's split that vertical. What did I just do? Don't even know what I did. If I do vertical layout parent, I can split that vertical and split it vertical again. Okay, interesting. If I do that, what happens? I create a lot of separations there. Let's undo that. I really don't want that. Let's go to front, sides, back, click on the opening, split it vertical. Split this vertical. Split, and one more time. There we go. You see how I had a whole lot of nested options there, and I really didn't want that. So now I'm going to select so I've got separation on the left and top and bottom. I've got a layout that's horizontal here, and that's what I want to equalize. Lastly, I want to put some vertical backsplash. We'll call it backsplash to base below. Thickness 1/2 inch is fine. Let's see if that goes all the way down. It sure does. And let's find some beadboard material. White would be fantastic. Let's paint that on there. It's vertical, which is exactly what I want. You know what? I don't think I want the sides, so I'm going to select, double click on that again and just uncheck the sides. If you want to go really deep into it, we could, create a polyline solid that trims out the edges. Let's do that quickly. I'm going to take a wall elevation. And I'm just going to draw a polyline like here, 3.5 wide. And make that a solid 3/4 inch thick. Let's paint that white. Let's make it a different layer. We're going to call that on the millwork layer. Let's bring that all the way up to the Alright, I'm going to draw a line center of that so I can copy and mirror about this line. There's that. I'm going to copy one more time here and just rotate it. And again, on my keyboard I've got my custom hotkeys as X I've changed to be point-to-point move. I'm going to make this a 2x8. Because I want to put hooks on there. What do we want? We'll do a Fairfax double robe hook like that. Move this out away -3/4 away from the wall, so it truly looks like it's mounted on the 1x8. I'm going to give it 55 to the bottom. There we go. Sometimes you have to select it a couple times, and I'm not sure why, to get face of it so you can actually move it. I'm going to just try to line this up better on the center of the panel there, or the boxes. Let's do a copy, multiple copy, and we're going to evenly distribute 4 copies as we go over here to the center of that one. And let's look at the camera view. Doesn't that look slick? I hope you've learned something new. This is and useful. This is Tim Schrock from Design Build Solutions. Thanks so much for checking this out. Do again check out my Patreon page. Leave an encouragement here. Drop a like. Click subscribe. That way you get notified. Oh, the notification bell too. That way you get notified each time I upload one of these videos. Check out my website, Design Build Solutions LLC. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful week.